Living on the border here of Texas and Mexico has just been one of the greatest places I've ever lived in my whole life. It really has been a big adventure in the last 12 months, and I have just loved it. My number one reason why I have just loved living here on the border is the blending of cultures between Mexico and the US. So it's, I don't know, a 95% Hispanic community here, but with like the United States roads and their laws, and so there's this blending that is just so fun and interesting to me. In a way, it's almost like it's its own little country or community here. I think there's a lot to celebrate about that and a lot to love about that. I've really enjoyed being around the people here. They are amazing. The food is amazing. The daycare here for Dalen has been so good. I literally have no complaints about the community. Like, everybody's hardworking. Another little observation is, at least here in the McAllen, Texas area, got a lot of fast drivers. I do know that the drivers in Mexico can be aggressive because that's what they're used to. The roads there are different. You really have to fight for positioning on the roads of Mexico, and that's just kind of like how it is. It's not a big deal to them. That's just what they're used to. And so I do think a little bit of that translates over here into like a border town. That's something that's taken me like a little bit of getting used to, is just sometimes the fast drivers here that are a lot of times like right on your tail. But honestly, the same could be said for tons of cities around the world. So I have always felt right at home here and super safe, and just no additional worries about living on a border town at all. To me, that's just pretty crazy if you're just judging a border town and think it's going to be really dangerous or something like that without at least having gone there and seen it for yourself and lived there and spent some time there, because it's been absolutely wonderful and no problems with safety or anything. I always say this, but like, as with any city, of course there's going to be places that you don't want to walk alone at night, or you don't want to walk down that alley or whatever, but you immediately can get a feel for those. And like, I'm sure there's some of those in downtown McAllen, Texas, but like, I don't know, we're just not really ever there. We're always on the outskirts, and that's where our community is, and that's where 99% of people are. It's just that small percentage of those back alley, whatever in the cities that make the news, and then it makes people nervous or whatever. Here in Texas, obviously it can just get so warm and be warm for so long. Like, it's November and it's still, I'm in shorts and t-shirt, and there's days when we're just sweating still. And so because of that, maybe Daisy and I have tried to find a lot of things to do, like in the community. Like, we've been going to the library a lot and checking out the like different festivals and fun things they have in the area. And that has just been so fun as well. Like, when I was talking about the blending of cultures, that's another thing where the events are really cool. I feel like I've dived in more to this community than any other community that I've lived. For example, a few months ago, we had the Frida Kahlo festival here in Edinburgh, and it was just so beautiful, and so many people, and amazing food, and just something that I don't think would be as common if you weren't in a border town. So I've been really grateful for those community experiences and chances to get out of the house and mix and mingle with your neighbors. And Texas in itself isn't the most picturesque state, shall we say. So I was very nervous about that coming here, is because I grew up in Utah, and I know that Utah, just has like tons of outdoor activities and things to do. And so I can't compare it with that. Like, Texas, is very flat, and there's just not that amount of things to do outside like there is with Utah. So I can't judge it for that. That's just something completely different. But as far as like the community and the people, this might be recency bias, but as of right now, I would say this has been my number one favorite place where I've lived in my life and spent a significant amount of time. I just picked up little Buckaroo from daycare. Say hi, Dalen. Hi, Dalen. Good boy. What do you think, huh? Z. So guys, the reason that this has been on my mind recently about living here on a border town is This is actually our last week in Texas, at least for now. At least for the year 2025, we are actually going to move back to Utah, and we are going to spend time around family there. But also Daisy has gotten a job in the Salt Lake area that we're really excited about, and that's one of the main reasons that we're moving back. So again, another chapter of our lives concludes here in Texas, and I again just never expected it to be this wonderful and amazing. Despite the lack of outdoor things, it's just totally made up for it in the people and community here that I've just loved so much. So this Saturday, we're moving out of here, and it's definitely bittersweet. That's right, we're moving out of here, huh? Got a lot to do. It's bittersweet, but I think this will be the best for our family. McAllen, Texas, you've been amazing to us. Thank you so much. I really had my mind blown here. It's been hot, but it's been really fun. And the next time you see us, we will probably be in Utah. So we'll see you there. Caden, what do you have to say, huh? Ah, sweet boy. Say papa. Mama. Papa. Mama. Papa. Mama. Papa. Mama. Agua. Mama. Agua. I love you. Say mwah. Good job. Bye, Texas. Mwah.